Adonis, your car comes. But at this point, Carmen's tiptoeing on the side of shit face. You ever seen, you've all seen the white girl in heels and this is what's happening with the feet. And you're like, oh man, one of them heels is gonna break before the night's over. And you're just kind of waiting to watch that disaster happen. I'm not saying I've ever done this. I'm just saying some people have done this before.
Listen, anybody who went to a party school, we all did that shit, okay? Or we were that bitch.
I may have been that bitch before, not in heels, but anyway, walking her out, and there's someone there, black Range Rover, Mrs. Pugh, and they help her into the car, and she's like, "Oh, fuck off! I can walk myself." She can't. There's a little trip into the door situation. There's someone sits her back up. Then they offer you.
Yeah, they just kind of slide on in.
And then as you're getting into the car, and say, "Don't worry, you won't be hurt." And you're driving. They take a weird way because you're already in Center City, and Karma's not paying attention. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to just go and listen to good fucking music. Can I have another drink?" And the person in the front just reaches back behind. He's a Red Bull. She thinks it's one of those seltzers, and so she just opens it up, and she's like, "This is fucking gross."
Oh, get used to it.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Why are you being so cryptic?
Even cryptic?
I said that. That was the word that I said. That's what came out of my mouth.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I have like a headache. It's fine. I'm sorry.
And they're like, "Mrs. Pugh, what dance club are we going to?" She's like, "It's this yeah, Sin City. That's the one. I don't know." And then you hear, never mind. It's like, Sin City it is. And this person that's driving that you saw that whispered into your ear is big, bearded motherfucker. He looks like he's about 6'3", probably about pushing 300 pounds. Just big man. If you were guessing for clan, this is a gangrel looking fellow for sure. And driving. And then there's a look back in the rearview mirror at you. Carmen's like, "This doesn't seem like the right," and then a car slams into you. And she's in a seatbelt. This person made sure that she was in a seatbelt. But it is a moment where you are completely disoriented because the car tips over just to like two wheels, and then something else hits the car. You don't see another car as the car is tipping over, but something else hits the car. You feel it. And then the car is rolling. Airbags go off. And then you smell gasoline. And you can tell, like, the car skidded somewhere dark. It doesn't feel right. Like, you got hit and you ended up somewhere, like, you should be on the street, but you realize you're, like, in the entryway of a garage. And then there are just quick feet sounds and door being pulled open. Like, this seems like a situation where a Jaws of Life would be the right sort of thing, but you just hear the metal scraping, yes, and then someone is picking Carmen up and just kind of toss them over their person, but you don't see them. And then there's another body being shoved into the car, seatbelt put on, hanging like this over it. And then they just calmly come to your side, let you out. You good? We have to move quick.
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. Okay, yeah.
And then there's like footsteps, movement. They're grabbing you. And then next thing you know, you're going up because they grab you literally by your back and they're climbing up the building. This is happening. It's literally seconds. Celerity. There's no cameras. We got it covered. This is just like ninja moves. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, you're on top of the building. And this is probably like at least 20 stories high. And you see Albright's there. It's like smooth. And then you hear boom, and the car blows up. Got a flag. Sirens going by. The driver's like, I have to get back down there just to do the thing. Like, don't worry, we have a ghoul that is very similar to your size and stature that will take your place. You're fine. It's like, thank you, Mr. Albright. And he just fucks off his own way. And then Albright's like, I assume you've been informed of the situation, Adonis.
Oh no, this is just a total shock to me. I'm aware.
Yeah, because he just glares at you as you say this. The situation called for a deft hand, and we do need someone like Carmen within the Camarilla. I understand that you may be somewhat uncomfortable with the situation as these things go, but I suspect Carmen might be far more comfortable than you are. Speak your mind.
Okay, I will. Gladly. I'm more comfortable as a Nosferatu than a Ventrue, is what you're telling me. Was this a demotion or just not taking me seriously?
I was speaking of your sister dying, but you wanted to be one of us, of my lineage.
I never said that. I just know certain considerations were in place and other moves were made. And I'm curious as to why they were made.
Would you like to have all the cards on the table? Is that what you're asking for? Carmen's still unconscious. You don't get to peek behind the curtain. Either you see things or you don't see them. There's no in between.
Okay, then let's not be cryptic. Put me in the fucking curtain. Wizard of Oz, I don't fucking know.
He goes, then let us do the math right here in front of you. You, as your father might say, have potential, but that potential is often squandered. I was of the belief that you could be shaped into something better, that you could be one of us. The problem that we had is that you've failed to succeed in business constantly. And while your father believes his success all because of his prowess in business and his genius, he has been propped up by a bunch of other men who have put him in this position to make him most useful. You were not put in a position to be useful to anyone. And in the positions that you were placed in to be useful, you wasted it on debauchery and hedonism. So while I did want you, you weren't good enough.
I see. I couldn't have been a toreador. Doesn't make any fucking sense. At least I'm still, I still have everything technically. And then like with the technically, there's something just hops off their shoulder like a flea.
I do not mean that to be an insult, as you probably will take it, but just a brutal honesty. I believe that you are more useful now than you've ever been in your whole life. You're incredibly useful to your coterie, and I believe you've been quite the asset to the Camarilla since you've been a part of it. But useful as a Ventru and useful to the Camarilla are two very different things. They would have eaten you up and spit you out, and you would be far less happy than you are now.
I don't think.
And he looks over to your sister, and he goes, she may suffer the same fate. She's far more arrogant than you are, and while we do enjoy a bit of that within the Ventru, I won't lie to you, she may suffer if she thinks she's better than anyone walking in the door. Unfortunately, there was not a great way to make her one of us, with you being one of us, without cutting off both of you from your lives. Now, as I said in our correspondence that you were sent, you will be well taken care of. As it happens, and because of the things you've been able to accomplish with your coterie and staying mostly out of trouble, you're getting something of an upgrade from the space that you were staying in before. Call it a gift from me to you, or me to your coterie. I have a new property, freshly renovated, a full-on apartment. Call it your haven, call it what you will. You can make some upgrades as you wish, but it is yours.
So I love you so much. It's a killer. Just, I don't know. But at the end of the day, she may be a massive pain in the ass, an elephant's foot of problems, but that's still my sister.
Do you think that I wish for her to come to harm?
No, it's a lot. And I should probably go before I say something stupid or cry or something. Because someone is dying right in front of me. If we're being honest.
I would say that she's being reborn.
Were you reborn?
Of course.
Was it elaborate and violent?
what do you think? Who do you think I was before I got here?
I don't know.
Exactly. So you're making assumptions.
I was making dramatic conversation.
Your sister will be taken care of. You will be taken care of. He kind of walks to the edge of the building and looks over. He's like, I love this city. He kind of drops the more formal thing he's doing. It's like, I love everything about Philadelphia. From the crazy shenanigans that the Eagles fans get into, fucking hate everyone. The use of the word dickhead. I've never heard dickhead more than in Philadelphia. The word John, which, look at me, it's not something I'm using in context in most cases. But then seeing someone try to co-opt it and to bus advertisements, John Morgan. It is both beautiful and disgusting at the same time. And every time I look at the city, I see the beauty. And I also feel the disgust. And I know that we, he looks back over you, and our ilk can make it better. We have all the time in the world to fix things. Look at the prints that we have put in place here. This could happen in no other city. None. No place like this. You could say New York, but you think pretentious. You don't think Philly is pretentious. You think New York is pretentious. They think they're better than everyone. We don't care. No one likes us and we don't care. Isn't that the motto here? You are a beautiful Nosferatu. Maybe it happened somewhere else. Maybe. But I think there's something uniquely interesting about the fact that it happened to you and in this city. You may not be of my bloodline, but that does not mean that you're not a part of what makes this place go. You all were picked from all of the opportunities, all of the people within the city. You are here, and they are not.
I'm sorry. I got a little angsty.
Happens to all of the young.
And is she going to be okay after?
Of course.
I hate this chat.
I'm trying to run a serious game, y'all.
I know. And we're failing. As a player, I apologize. You are setting the tone here, and we are being a bunch of fools, you know?
You know what? I don't apologize because you knew exactly what you was doing when you put to the table together.
Know.
You did this shit to your fucking self.
Know.
I ain't sorry because you fucking do.
They're just gonna sit on the concrete of whatever this rooftop next to Carmen's unconscious form.
I can't. I'm almost supposed to be serious right now. I'm so sorry. All right. Woo. Albright reaches into a suit jacket pocket, pulls out a key ring full of keys. It's like, it's a multi-unit. This is yours. Puts it in your hand.
Thanks.
Don't worry, you don't have to worry about the responsibility of taking care of it. We have building managers and such, so forth. Also, one more thing. Let me check his other pockets. Braxton, please. And Braxton comes over and says, the keys. He's like, which keys, boss? The ones to the car. Yes. Grabs it. Puts another set of keys in your hands. I'm aware that you probably need a better vehicle than Sal's old beater. Something more appropriate for your coterie.
I haven't rolled today. I'm looking for a roll. Could I possibly do like intelligence streetwise to determine what car it is from the key?
Sure.
You know, being that rich.
Fuck it. Yeah, I like that.
Fantastic. This has been a great session, you guys. Nothing bad has happened. We're all straight. And ew. I felt funny. That is 3 successes.
Excellent. You're able to suss out a few things. You don't context clues, basically. So a vehicle that's more suitable for your coterie. But you also know this man has rich people taste. And it is an Infinity. And it being an Infinity makes you think it's an Infinity SUV. And if it's an Infinity SUV, and it's not a cheap Infinity SUV, it's probably talking about the QX80. And that is a luxury SUV. It's not an ultra luxury, but it's $80-something thousand vehicle.
Disgusting. Huh. Thank you. Well, a whole building and a car. What? I think this is the price is right.
Oh, that's a joke. Oh, got it. There's one more thing that I must ask you, and you can say no. Your sister will need to learn some things, and it would probably help to have someone that she's more comfortable with to guide her through some of her own life. Now, I will primarily be taking care of these duties, but as you know, I can be a very busy person, and I could use her assistance.
And well, I thank you for the, like I said, the aforementioned building and the luxury vehicle. What would this be? A boon? To raise your child?
You're asking for a boon. I'll offer a minor boon, yes.
Minor? To raise the Seneschal's childer?
I'm not asking you to raise her. I'm asking you to make her more comfortable with her unmind.
2 minor.
You see there's a moment, and you can see it on his face. You don't need to roll insight for this.
Okay.
But he is strongly considering fucking with your head right now.
Oh! Okay,
You can see
insight is...
him almost ready to spill the words. Forget.
No, not dominate. Ooh. Insight, wit, intelligence. Yeah. Okay, they're all 3.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna blood buff and push my luck. Oh, still good. Whew. I'm not panicking. So that is 1, 2, 3, 2. Oh, that was nasty. I'm gonna re-roll. Okay, cool. That is a crit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 successes.
Okay. You know, at this point, when you asked for the second boon, he was cool with that first one. The second one, you have pushed your luck too far, and you have time to catch him before he uses one of his abilities to make you stop this line of madness.
Okay.
You have an opportunity to back off yourself or push further if you want to.
Let's see. Damn. If I know it's coming, could I possibly try to counter with some resolve or composure?
I mean, you can make the roll versus it. What I'm saying to you right now is you could also make a roll to, like, let's say you try to intimidate him into not doing this because if someone finds out, or maybe you say, hey, you know what? My bad, fam. One boon is fine. Like, you have the opportunity to do this before you go into getting dominated.
Can I try intimidation manipulation to counter? Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, one more. Oh, big money, no worries. One more blood buff. Okay.
Fuck you.
This is crazy. I never have this kind of luck.
You are never going to be this lucky again.
I never will. I swear to you. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. Wait, I can't know what you call it. I'm sorry. I forgot my hunger die in this roll. I think I did this right. Let me count one more time. All right. Oh, one more reroll.
All that willpower.
Okay, that didn't do much. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
What do you say?
I think it's just right back at him, eyes sharp, dead. I know what I'm asking for.
One minor, one trivial.
Deal. Good shake.
Excellent. Now, Now that we've done that unfortunate business, your vehicle's waiting downstairs. You'll have to go on the other side of the building.
Oh, I was going to stay.
You want to see?
I mean, call me sick and curious.
Fair enough. I'm not shy. Lifts her up. It's very gentle with her, actually. And he takes her arm and bites. Drains and drains and drains and drains. You see her neck start to go back. Right as she's at the end of her life, he cuts his hand, puts it on her mouth, and then she sucks from him. And so, you watch your sister become a vampire. Meanwhile, Calliope. Anastasia is waiting for you just up from the ballet, not hiding. She's dressed in sweatshirt. It's warm, but she's always in a sweatshirt. She always used to complain about being cold.
Haha, not much to heat us now.
Mm-hmm. Yoga pants, socks, pair of sneakers.
Cal's in, pair of black sweatpants, tank top, shows a little bit of their midriff, arms. They have I think a hoodie wrapped around their waist.
She's kind of just staring at the building.
Cal kind of just moves up behind her and like for a moment just like lingers in her shadow before stepping next to her.
It's like, I know it's you. Can you fucking believe this?
No. Armando must be throwing a fit.
He's so fucking insufferable right now.
I can imagine. He'd get mad if it snowed so hard that we had to close for a single day in the winter. For Nutcracker of all things, as though we hadn't run through it 1,000 times. Closing for a whole season must make him want to throw someone off a bridge.
Roof repairs? You fucking believe there's nothing wrong with the roof. They just fixed the roof just a few years back. Why would it need roof repairs?
I know why.
And she's just... You see the quickness of a toreador just... It's not like she was trying to use hilarity, but it's just like, look at you instantly in that moment. It's like, how?
Because he killed my mom. Yesterday, too.
Like,
after promising to make my life a living hell.
Her face drops when you say she killed your mom. What? I'm so sorry. What?
You know the apartment fire? You seen it on the news?
No, I don't really pay that much attention to the news. I'm sorry.
The ballet isn't closed for roof repairs. The ballet is closed because this world is full of vindictive, hateful, tiny, horrible monsters, just like ours was. But this time, they somehow have more power. Your coterie. You're new. You have the prince's child amongst you.
She
But
rolls
have you
her eyes
noticed?
when you say that.
Cal notes it, but doesn't linger in it. But have you noticed that our coterie gets treated a little bit differently than yours?
Yeah, y'all are like the smash and grabbers. You're all the fuck shit up.
We're disposable.
You think you're the only ones?
No, I don't. I think you're just as disposable as we are. And I don't say it to be rude, Anastasia, but you know I'm right.
Yeah, we're new. Of course we're disposable. That's how all of this works. But like, what does this have to do with this?
Someone, another kindred, is trying to hurt me because he dislikes me and I dislike him.
Okay.
So he burned down my mom's apartment building and closed down the ballet. And the Nos don't want to do anything about it. Nobody else says we can do anything about it.
Who did this?
Fred Hartman?
Fuck, dude, what? Are you serious? Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sure.
Cal, fuck. That's not great.
And he's not part of the Camarilla. He can't just close down our building. Armando's
yeah, he can.
building.
He can.
Can he?
You don't understand. And she kind of like takes you off to a corner and she just grabs you and just like pulling you along. She's like, our job as the open hand is to negotiate with fuckers like Fred. I've had to talk to Fred on multiple occasions. He's a disgusting fuck.
I know. He is a
like,
disgusting fuck.
We can't like. How did you end up with him wanting to kill your family?
Because I was drunk in a bar, telling him that he was a disgusting fuck to his face. Because I'm tired of it, Anastasia.
Why
when we're
would you
dead.
do that?
Because I was on like 6 different types of drugs, and I was out of my fucking mind. And I feel like I'm still out of my mind.
Okay, look. We're working on getting dirt on Fred. And a bunch of other people in the Anarchs. But Fred has what we want and what the prince is trying to get. And killing him outright is not going to fix it.
Anastasia is my mom. It's a ballet.
I understand it's your mom. I do. And honestly, I don't give a flying fuck if he dies. But if he dies, there's a number of contracts that go to the wind to other people we can't track them down to. Right now, we have them pinned to him. There's so much real estate wrapped up in this, and there's so much room for expansion. And a bunch of these people are coming over from New York and buying up stuff. And we can't let that happen. The prince will lose this domain if that happens. And if she loses this domain, then it's anarch fuckery. And they put those kind of people in power. There's Justicars who want the prince out of here now.
Should I do something fucked up, Coterie? Should I, above the table? Should I?
I mean, that's the name of the game. It's in the fine print.
I mean,
Okay.
you know,
To
we
make
all
one
get
fucked up
we
choice per
all
day.
get at least one. So
Yeah,
at least one.
Yeah, I've already gave too much before. It's your turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And Adonis like mutilated a body pretty much in full view of the public. So like.
Yeah, no worries.
You know.
Yeah. Everyone gets
Calliope could have a little bit of as a treat. Okay, great. When Anastasia says that, Cal leans in and goes, like Albright?
Albright? No, he's nobody.
You think Albright's nobody?
Yeah.
No. What kind of dirt do you need on Fred?
Anything you have.
What, like a missing child?
Sure.
Who's been his in with Fred?
Okay, hold on. What are you saying exactly?
What do you think I'm saying?
Are you saying that Fred has a child that's part of the Camarilla?
Was part of the Camarilla.
Okay. But like, how?
Albright didn't just adopt us for fun also.
So you're saying Albright, you're saying that Albright's child isn't Albright's?
Cal just kind of like nods their head. What I said earlier, Anastasia, about Fred not being able to shut down the dance hall, it's in Camarilla territory. Who do you think made the real estate permits to close it down? The building codes. Trapped my mother in a fire.
Okay. So let's reset there. Even if it is Albright that did this and shut down the
And Fred.
ballet.
And Cal like is kind of like doing like a little bit of ambient pacing, you know, and they like they turn like and Fred, and they like keep
Okay.
going back to it.
Even if it was him, like that's nothing in the grand scheme.
And Cal looks. They fumble a little bit because it is nothing, but it's so much to them, and they're trying to construct something out of sand, and you can tell it's like they're grasping onto it, and they're like forcing sand to be clay. But they go, but Armando is not nobody, and this matters to him, doesn't it? It matters to you. It matters to the Toreadors. What Fred and Albright are up to.
Toreador, and she kind of like looks at you. The Toreador are kind of fickle. They'll move on to opera next. They don't.
Will Armando move on to opera? Be serious, Anastasia.
Of course not. But like, listen. Get me what you can find. Anything. We'll look further into the child thing. Is this something we can talk to the prince about?
Not yet, I think.
Okay.
But
I won't say anything. We'll just look into stuff. We have a little bit of freedom afforded to us, but honestly, our asses have been in the fire. Like, Nia is pissed because we have expanded so far into their territory that it is actually becoming a huge problem. And there are fights breaking out on the borders with a bunch of Duskborn, Thin Bloods is what they want us to call them, but Duskborn because it's less disrespectful, on the periphery of North Philly. And it's theirs. And there are Albright is buying up their shit.
Albright.
But it's not illegal. That's what I'm saying. You have to put the conspiracy together for me to do something with this.
Fine, I will. But I need your help. Whatever help you can get. Anything you know about Fred, I want it.
Okay.
Anything you have.
That I can do. Easy enough.
Okay.
I'm on your side. I am. We just can't, like, do stuff and then get killed. And we also can't have you doing drugs and blacking out. And
that was an accident. Did I send you any weird texts? Sorry, that doesn't matter. And they like pace around in another circle again. Sorry, it's been a really hard couple of nights.
we probably shouldn't be here now that I'm thinking about it. And she puts her hood up and she's like, I'm supposed to be dead every time. I always forget.
Come on, let's just walk.
Who's going to recognize
here? Yeah, I had to sleep in there the other day because we didn't have anywhere to go. The sun was coming up. We slept in the basement. Someone found us. I pretended to be a ghost.
Really?
Shut up.
What's it like having to still hang out around Adonis?
Don't start. I'm still a little. And they kind of like fiddle with the edge of their shirt, and it like immediately kind of de-strings, you know, like it kind of tears pretty immediately, and they just. Every day that I don't tear their throat out is a good day.
If you ever need help with that one I can help with.
Help me with Fred first, and I'll let you do the honors.
Can't kill them, but like we could make it a miserable experience.
I like the way you think.
And with that, I think we're going to call it a night. We're going to get back to Crux and Dell in our next episode. It's getting a little late for me. But I thank you all for joining us tonight. I'm going to let the people tell you who they are and where you can find them. But first, I have been your storyteller, Prince, also known as dimplesndice. That is where you can find me around the internet. I don't have anything else special going on right now, but expect to see some announcements for some things really soon. Yeah, I hope to see y'all watching my other stuff. I will pass it over to Fair.
Hi, I'm Fair. I've been Delaney. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. I hate it here, but no, I love it. Hi, I'm Farron. I've been Delaney, your new Bahari member. Maybe. I'm at least gonna do some fucked up shit with plants, if anything. Okay, that's the least we gonna do, because I want a little flower that pops off and crawls around like a thing from Addams Family. You can follow me on socials at Fairbear, Blue Sky, Instagram, TikTok, and here on Twitch. I also stream. We play variety games, mostly story-driven and or RPGs. And horror. I'm doing more horror on my channel now because I love horror. And yeah, I'm also doing other stuff and things that will probably be announced soon, like some charity stuff. And yeah, sooner or later you're gonna see me, Dimples, and C in Scum and Villainy recording that we did a couple years ago.
Yes, I am working
so-
actively on this, and I'm gonna get stuff to Jordan here soon.
Yeah, and I'm actively working on needling him into a sequel. Me and April. See, get in.
Damn,
on
let
this.
me come in too. We definitely
No,
need a
get
season
in
2.
on this.
Let's go.
I hate group chats. I'll make a group chat like that. Like, don't even get me started. Like, but yeah, I'm gonna pass over. I'll pass it over to C.
Well, thank you. Hi, everyone. My name's C. I say them pronouns. And you can find me making very trans, very gayer on the internet at CPlaysRPG. If you liked what I did here tonight, you will like what I do other places, including... Ooh, that felt weird. Transplaner RPG!
Are
oh my
you
god,
good?
I keep doing that a little bit where I forget, like, it's at the point where it's healed enough that I can start doing stuff, but then I do stuff and I go, whoa, hello! I just remember that it exists, so that was weird. I've not snapped yet, so that was my first time. I didn't like it. Transplaner RPG, Saturdays, 8 p.m. US Eastern Time every other week, but that means it's this week. Dare is our guest star for Arc 4, doing some really wild shit this episode. We just had a reunion derogatory, character backstory reunion derogatory. And yeah, catch us on the socials, kicking you in the head as often as possible.
Love
with that,
Dare. We love them.
Love Dare.
Love.
Love Dare. Yeah, her character is like, it makes me insane if I think about it for more than 5 seconds. And I'm going to pass it to Zoe.
Hi, everyone. You didn't see that. If you like what I do here, you'll love what I do everywhere else. What more is there to say? Yeah, think about that.
Say the
Think
thing you
about
said in chat that had us die laughing.
I don't know. If you like watching me laugh so hard that I pass the fuck out. Hit my line. Maybe I'll show up. I love making biblically sad characters for your consumption. That's all I got. I'm passing it to the box.
I see, that's me. Oh my gosh, hi. I'm Vin at VinVoxVA on all the socials except Blue Sky. That is VinVox.com, which is also my website because I'm a voice actor and tabletop performer. Anything I have to talk about, it's going to be on Blue Sky, and if not on Blue Sky, on TikTok, and on TikTok, Instagram. So follow those. What about you, Storyteller? What are you up to?
Storyteller already did it.
I definitely did.
Jordan, what are you up to? Jordan!
Jordan!
We're scrambling.
We're all tired.
I'm actually wide awake, which sucks ass. I did forget to plug Ampistrano on Saturdays. I don't know why I forgot that. I think I got distracted. Ampistrano, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, homebrew D&D 5e campaign, DM'd by Jordan, who does not want to promote herself. But yeah, catch us there. It's fun. Jordan's beating my character's ass this season, so
there you have it, folks. Yeah, we'll see y'all next week. Thank you for joining us. The week after that will be an off week. I'm going to a concert for some artist I've never heard of, but my wife likes, Louis Capaldi. Y'all might know him. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Louis Capaldi, yeah. I do know that name.
So that's where I'm gonna be. Why do they have concerts on weeknights though?
Wednesday night? That's why.
On a Wednesday night.
My friend asked me to go to a concert with her on a Monday in October. I was like, no. Like, I know it's months away, but it's a Monday.
Fair enough.
Love you though.
We getting out of here. Y'all have a good night. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.